Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Cirrus, and today we have with us Darren Schroeder, who's here to talk to us about an upcoming event. Hello, Darren.
Hi, how are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you have an event coming up, and it's coming up quickly, so we've got to get this on the air, but this Saturday you're having an event.
Here in Cirrus at the community hall,
Okay.
There is a CWE wrestling event. Doors open at 6 for VIP, 6:30 for regular ticket holders, and bell time is 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Oh, good.
Right.
So you're a wrestling fan, are you?
Definitely a wrestling fan. As soon as I started watching TV when I was growing up, wrestling would have been on. My grandparents were big fans of wrestling, and that helped when I was over at their place. We would always probably get some wrestling, at least some wrestling talk or wrestling on TV. And growing up, there was numerous different wrestling organizations that I followed, certain characters, I guess, or athletes, as they are as well. And it's just kind of rubbed off on my kids now. So we're definitely looking forward to Saturday night. And when I was growing up, they always had an event, WWF, sometimes on Saturday night at like 10:30. There would be an hour and a half program of wrestling. And since they're doing here on Saturday night, it's kind of reminiscent of old times for me. So.
I don't know lots about wrestling, but I know there's different styles of wrestling. Is that not right?
I think the style of wrestling that a wrestler would portray would be similar to the character that he is playing, and depending on the wrestler's physique. Whatever they're physically able to do, I think the wrestler will try to do it, and in accordance with their character. And their character comes from within, and that's what makes it so great, is that it's truly a unique experience that once you see live wrestling and the passion that these guys and girls have for the sports entertainment industry, chances are you'll be back.
Yeah. Okay, so they have matches on a regular basis? Is that how it works?
The CWE will do tours just like the WWE and other organizations. They will tour certain provinces, certain countries. I know CWE will go in to numerous different provinces on a tour. Sometimes 2 or 3 months they're on the road, and these guys love what they do. And I feel fortunate to be able to watch them perform live.
Okay. I've seen it a bit on TV, and I honestly wondered myself, because like I said, I don't know much about wrestling. Is this all like, practice? Is it all just a show?
There's a lot of choreograph and practice that goes on into it. As I said, sports entertainment, it envelops numerous facets of athletics. You've got your drama part of it. You've got your athleticism. You have your to remember the way the plot goes. It all when it falls together, it works really well. But there's so many things that a wrestler has to be good at in order to make the match run well, and they strive real hard to put out a good product, and it's just it's fantastic to see, and I'll bring my kids to watch and just watch the fun on their faces.
Yeah, I bet. So obviously a choreographed match, but these guys are truly athletes. I mean, they are like taking care of themselves, well built.
Yes, and even though the ending is planned out on paper per se, it doesn't always go that way, and the injuries are real. Do not try this at home is real as well. Just because it looks easy and fun on TV, people have lost their lives in live events, and it's tragic, and we don't ever want to see that. But it's part of the sport, just like hockey, just like football. When you're watching it live, it's completely different, and the closer you are to the event, the more I feel you'll get out of it, whether it is at the hockey rink or at a concert or on Saturday night watching wrestling. You're up close and personal. You'll hear all the whacks and the smacks, and when they hit the mat hard, and just because the ending might be planned. The injuries aren't.
They aren't, but they still put their most effort into it.
Definitely,
right?
100%.
Right?
They want us to come back. They want to come back. They haven't been here in 3 years, and they usually were coming once a year, and hopefully we can get a good turnout so that they can make it feasible for them to come back. And like I said, once I saw it for the first time, I was hooked, and that was probably, I don't want to date myself, but in the early 80s.
Wow.
And
So over the years, obviously you've watched a lot. Who are your favorite wrestlers then?
Obviously, if I didn't say Hulk Hogan, watching him growing up, the way he took wrestling to a whole different level, reaching new audiences worldwide, and just putting the way he did his character, how much passion he had, and it was just almost like going from a small concert or show. Now he made the big time. So to say he wasn't one of my favorite wrestlers, I would definitely have misspoken. So definitely Hulk Hogan. Tag teams, I was always a big fan of the British Bulldogs. They were from the United Kingdom, and they came out with a dog and stuff. And then there was a tag team called Demolition, and they had masks on with spikes and stuff. And it was so scary as a kid. Watching it now, I don't see the scariness in it. I can relate to it and remember that time. And CWE has brought a lot of Hall of Fame wrestlers to Souris on tour, namely Jake the Snake Roberts, Tito Santana, Scott Steiner, all of wrestlers who were on basically my top 10 list.
Wow.
And Danny does a great job with CWE, and he works hard to give the fans what they want. And as long as there's fans there, I guarantee you the wrestlers will give them what they want.
Oh, good. So this event you're having coming up right away here in the hall in Souris, is it, how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $22.
Okay.
And you can get the tickets at, I believe, Chicken Chef and Timeless Treasures. Maybe Kathleen's uptown. I'm not sure about that. If not, then it's just a push for her business as well here.
Right.
But,
can they call you to get tickets as well?
You can get tickets online, CWE.ca, Facebook group, just search CWE Wrestling, or at the door. The tickets before the show will be probably $5 less at $22, and I think at the door they'll be $27. So, if you're planning on going or want to go, you want to save yourself $5 a ticket. Just get them now, and then you've got your Saturday night taken care of. I stand behind the promoter, the business, and the whole wrestling enchilada.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So.
Well, that's great. Well, anything else is going to happen at the event that we should know about?
There'll be a lot of stuff happening at the event. All of the wrestlers will be there for meet and greets in person, autographs, pictures, merchandise. They'll have merchandise of their own to sell. And they'll also have merchandise of other wrestlers, maybe from within the organization that aren't present, or Hall of Fame wrestlers. I've seen stuff from Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, all that merchandise. They'll have DVDs and all the good stuff, and all the stuff you wouldn't think of will be there.
Wow.
And they'll have probably a basic canteen with some chips and bars and pops and maybe some licorice and yeah, just bring a smile and bring the kids down. I guarantee you'll be back.
Great. That was great.
Yeah.
Can you run over the date? It's
Saturday, this Saturday,
October.
October 8th at the Cirrus Community Hall here. Doors open at 6 for VIP. VIP tickets are available as well, and those offer you first access to the meet and greet with the wrestlers.
Nice.
And yeah, those will be 27, and regular tickets are 22. Those doors will open at 6:30 for the regular ticket customers, and you don't have much time because bell time is at 7 o'clock. I know that there is one championship, World Junior Championship match on the card already. Local wrestler, I believe Kevin Cannon from the area. He'll be vying for a championship belt on Saturday. Danny Duggan is also wrestling, and they've got a couple of characters on there that are quite intriguing. If you have a chance to go look at the pictures for the event, they're highlighting the matches, and there is characters just worth the price of admission to see, and I guarantee it that there shouldn't be any disappointments.
Oh, that's good. Well, thank you very much, Darren, for coming and sharing that with us. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for having me, and much appreciated. I'll be back anytime.
Good. Good luck with the event.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for joining us here at Spotlight on Cirrus. Have a great day.